And what's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Welcome back to Revisiting Bloodborne. Here we are at the Cathedral Ward, and now the next place we're going to cover is the Upper Cathedral Ward. But over here, we don't see that old woman anymore. But there is a note. Hold on, just wait a wee bit, my little dearie. And now, where could she have gone? Where could she have gone? That's a good question. Where could she have gone? I don't know what could have happened to her. I don't know. But there's no time to search to see what would have happened to her. And Adela. Nothing. Out here there's nothing. No Yorkle snatchers. Alright. So now let's get to the Upper Cathedral Ward. So let's take the elevator. Gonna have to bring it down. Oh, and I'll apologize in advance because there's gonna be the Upper Cathedral Ward is gonna be pretty dark. So I apologize if it's too dark for you. So I thought I'd let you guys know in advance. And we have this machine gunner. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
And then still the same enemies, but you're already OP. So that's the least of your worries. So let's get these guys out of the way. Fight them if you don't want to, but rather just get them out of the way and get some blood vials in the process. So we head up here, deal with this machine gunner, and keep the change, you filthy animal.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Rifleman and this patrol. Alright, now let's climb up. The view looks a lot different with the red moon out. Oh, it's this way. I almost went too far. Don't play with fire, you're gonna get burned. There's another flamethrower guy. Alright, now that we got the key, now we're gonna go to the Upper Cathedral Ward. And here we are. Let's take these out. They're not worth much, but if they're in your way, just go ahead and take them out. Those are just baby kin. Here's a blue elixir, and then we got the church hunters once again. Because my insight being so high, their lanterns will shoot projectiles. Yeah, to you too. Yeah, see what I mean? That one shot projectiles because my insight being so high, and it can also do an area effect. Like I said, you don't have to deal with these if you don't want to. But free echoes is free echoes to many of us. And here's our lamp. And things are about to get even spookier once we enter the dark places. And of course, the background music. Alright. right over here is the Great Lake Rune. Alright, this one we have to open from another side. That's a shortcut. You know what? I take it back. They want to fight me? I'll give them a fight. How about my flame? How about my poison bear? A little bit of crowd control. Yeah. Yeah, they are definitely going after me. So, might as well just take them out anyways. Just take them out. Ooh, an antidote. Usually they give me pebbles. Antidotes? Buzz off, bird. Frenzy Cold Blood 9. And here we have a great sight. Church Hunter. Yeah, to you too. I can't believe I stopped short. Can't stand that. Now we go inside, and let's get my lantern out. And what's so painful to deal with in this part in the Upper Cathedral Ward are the brain suckers. The brain suckers are at their worst. By that meaning, they will use some arcane. Oh, here's the choir set. They will use they will cast some spell. They will cast a spell that will paralyze you, in giving the brain sucker enough time to grab you and steal away your insight. This is when you need to protect your insight. No excuses, even though it's going to happen to me, but. Remember, the insight we get is finite, because if the brain sucker takes away our insight, it's gone, and there's no way we can get it back. All right, going over here, go around. Hello. All right, let's go. Let's look over here. We have to be on the lookout for brain suckers. We open this door. Why am I getting a creepy feeling? Alright. There's an item at the end. But that's not the only... But the brain suckers are not the only surprise that waits for us. Hello? Can I grab this? Man has knowledge. Oh, yeah. It's a werewolf. It's a lichen. Okay, we're gonna see lichens. Ooh, twin shards. Alright. Yeah, it is so dark here. I told you. I told you. I warned you guys in advance that if it gets too dark for you, I am sorry. That's beyond my control. Despite the fact I have my lantern on. Alright. Down there, there's a bunch of lichens down there. Alright. We gotta look around. We can open this door. Oh, it's a shortcut, so I can't open it from here. Alright. Here. Oh, watch out! The lichens were hanging on that chandelier, and they drop. Oh, here's an easy way to deal with them. Just run them to the doorway. There's no way they can get in. There is no way they can get in. But you can still get hit if you're too close to the door. Yeah, thrust. Yeah. Oh, look at that, right through the wall. There is no way they can get through the door. Bloodstone shard, bloodstone shard, bloodstone shard. Oh yeah, I changed out my runes. I put the eye rune here so I can have some hoping that these lichens can draw me beast blood pellets, but no such luck just yet. It's probably just a rare opportunity. Could have tried the auger, but come on. Ah. Oh, give me that pistol. Thank you. Alright. Bloodstone shard. That creepy, ominous music. Yeah, and there's something. There's a skitters over there at that hallway. Oh. We might want to look around. I can hear the footsteps of a brain sucker. And there it is. Yeah, if it detects this... Yeah, we don't want to get detected just yet. Hold on. I should pack the auger. I should pack the auger of Ebrietas. Where are you? Alright. Yeah, it's going up and down the hall. Yeah, brain sucker... Brain sucker, we just need to use thrust. It's guarding an item. Two thrusts later, this brain sucker goes down. And here's the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. Now with this, we unlock more items are available for purchase, and with inside, we can now buy beast blood pellets. And right over here is a Ritual Blood 5. That's what we need to. That's what we need for the Ritual Chalice, for the Chalice dungeons. We still need the key to open this door, so we need to keep exploring around. All right. I don't want to wait this long because this is definitely a good. This is definitely good to. Bloodborne's a good game to play when it's Halloween season. All right. Let's get that skitter. Give me that. Oh, shit. Got it though. Oh no, we're not getting grabbed by that thing. I'm not getting grabbed by that bright sucker. Yeah, there's no way we can try and dodge that. Come on, turn around. Oh yeah, the blue elixir. It shortens the aggro range. It shortens the aggro range. Can I hit through the wall? Yes! Right through the wall! We're 2 chunks from that skitter. Yeah, the blue elixir, even though it makes me near transparent, but it does shorten the aggro range. Oh boy, there's another one over there. Yeah, this one's gonna be a real pain to get because we gotta... Not only do we have to get the loot, and there's also the door... Alright. Alright, here's the perfect opportunity. The moment it turns around, pop a blue elixir, and then just run and thrust. Yeah, run and thrust. Two thrusts. Oh. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh no! Oh no! No you don't. Yeah. Blue elixir. The blindfold cap. Madman's knowledge. Madman's knowledge. And pearl slugs. And now we can open this door. And it takes us back out. But we're not done yet. Yep. If you play your tactics well, then you might be able to get through this without getting your insight stolen. Good thing I have this. I know there's another one. We got one out of the way. And the other one is right there. We have to lure it. Better take another blue elixir. And this one will give us the orphanage key. And now we can open to this door where that Lycan ambushed us from that window. And this is the orphanage key we need to open the door. That was locked. It's the one downstairs. But these doors... Now, let's interact with this because we get the make contact emote gesture. Now, this one's a key one. We're gonna need this one. We're gonna need this emote for something important. If I got time, I will cover that. All right, now we need to get downstairs. We need to get downstairs because now that we have the orphanage key, we can open the doors. All right, it's this way. No, that's the hallway. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I gotta go this way. All right. Or I could have just taken the stairs. Or I could have just taken the stairs from the shortcuts I've opened. Alright, here we go. With the orphanage key, we can now open these main doors. And here we find the frenzied cold blood. And now we can open the main gates. Right over here is progression. This is progression. And now the next boss. And we got some aliens. Thrust. Now this next boss is the Celestial Emissary. It's a gimmicky boss. And you could say it's an absolute joke. So the thing is, there's going to be a bunch of these little aliens to deal with, and find the one that's tied to the boss health bar. And once you get it down to at least over half, get its health down to over half, below half, then it's going to grow. It's going to grow big. And then if it's down to like 30% health, then it will start growing anemone tentacles, and we'll start casting spells. So bear that in mind. Well, I'm gonna have to take a risk with 63,000 echoes. That's a level. Alright, and I will pop a beast blood pellet. 16 blood vials. It's worth a shot. Alright. We're going in this way, and then we will trigger the fight once we step in. Since I'm using a beast blood pellet, I better go by DPS. Alright. They're all gonna be after me. But one of them is the one that is the boss health bar. Ow. Damn stamina! Oh wait, we found it. Oh, careful, back up! It's gonna throw. Okay. You guys see what I mean? This boss was just an absolute... This is a boss that... It's an absolute joke. But... Made such good work with that because...
It's free real estate.
And you know what time it is?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
And... It's guitar time. Let's go. Alright, we got the lamp turned on, and then let's go over here. Is there anything anything important? No. Nope, that was about it. That was about it. But even though this boss was an absolute joke, but the next boss just down there is absolutely no joke at all. But first, we got echoes to spend, and then we'll return here. I decided to come back to Nightmare of Mensis because there's some unfinished business to do here, and it's related to the Make Contact demo that we picked up. And yes, the Cathedral rules. Should have used fire. Now I brought in the worms. You know what? I can always just... Ouch! Rude. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm making a break for it. I am making a break for it. I am not dealing with the worms. Alright, decided to come back down here because remember the big eye of Mensis that was Quick's frenzy? Alright, let's head all the way back down. Let's see, not this way. Or right this way. These guys won't attack me if I don't attack them. Unless I'm detected by the Big Mama, like that one. No, you don't. Damn blood gem, nice. Alright, now this elevator is available for us to use. After I take care of this guy first. Nice. And now, good thing my lantern's still on because we're going down. Things are about to get a little bit creepy here. And it's right over here. Boo. Yeah. Now, you stand in front of it, and this is when the make contact gesture comes into place. And now, and then you just do this, and wait. Just wait a little bit. Just be patient. Do not move. Wait. There we go. The arms move to the other direction, and we get the tier 3 moon rune. We get the tier 3 moon rune. Yep. And finally, time to finish this thing off for good, because there's also another reward we get. killing this big ugly Eye of Mensis, we get the living string. And now, let's head back to Hunter's Dream. Full Hunter's Mark. Alright. Let's get over 60,000 runes because I want nothing to lose. Because this next boss fight is gonna be a bit of a challenge for me. Let's see. Let's see how much is this. 8,000. Alright, let me see. Let's use 5 of these. 25,000? Oh, that's more than enough.
Gammon away. Go on, good hunter. Very well.
Alright, now that I've reached the cap for skill, alright, now I'm gonna start getting my health up. Let's get my vitality up now. I'm gonna get it to 40.
Farewell,
or 50
hunter.
actually.
May you.
Alright. Now I'll spend the rest of these echoes on bolt paper. I'll spend them on bolt paper, and then the rest will be for some blood vials. There we go. And now let's head to the graveyard of the Dark Beast. No, it's the Lumen Flower Gardens. Alright, now that we've arrived, now we go this way. But before we go down there, let's go. We can go grab this, which is a Call Beyond. This is a pretty powerful spell, and a Call Beyond. Yep, you will need 40 arcane to cast it. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. And we're right above the Grand Cathedral, right where we fought Vicar Amelia. Wow. And watch out for this guy. Wow. And then there's one with the tentacles. That one will cast spells. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't even have to use a blood vial. Alright. Now as we head down. Now, the next boss is Ebrietas, the daughter of the Cosmos. Ebrietas will use a lot of arcane, so we need some good arcane defense. And the choir set that we found has some pretty good arcane defense. We're definitely going to need it. Let's see. And the blindfold cap is also pretty good for arcane defense. Should have changed my runes around, but let's give it a go with this attempt, and then go from there. If I don't have a good first attempt, then we'll change my runes. All right. Get my bolt paper ready. Go away, you little fledglings! Man, I'm not using beast blood pellets, nor am I using the auger of Ebrietas. I'm not parrying anything. Let's see. Bolt paper and let's see. What am I gonna put in? The empty phantasm shelf. I need to buff my weapon with arcane. All right, so elemental damage should be decent, but I'm using bolt because I believe bolt would be good because I think Ebrietas is kin or a gray one. I don't know. But I'm going to try with bolt paper. So this is the Altar of Despair. And the tough part is, avoiding her Call Beyond. Because that is a very powerful spell. Alright, that's Ebrietas. That's Ebrietas. To start the fight, we whack her. Here we go, guys. change my runes around, and I'm sending the elevator back up. That Damien of Mensis. So now, let's try it again. Gosh, oh, this feels so good. Ebrietis goes down. And I get my echoes back as an added bonus. I find this just absolutely by far
sensational.
Yeah. That was just such a good fight because...
It's free real estate.
And you know what time it is once again?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
And... it's guitar time! Let's go! Yeah, defeating Ebrietis, we get the Great East Chalice. This is another chalice dungeon we need for a certain material to access, you know, in order to conduct the final chalice dungeon that has the secret boss that you need for the platinum. And right over here at the end, near the altar, is we can't do anything with it right now, but we will. But there is something we get that will be useful to us later. Now let's head back to Hunter Stream and regroup. And we can call it an episode here. Alright. Now I can change my passion souls to what I like. But we will do that in the next episode. But first I'll put this cap back on. Alright. And let's see. I need to get 10 more insight to buy another blood rock. Which costs 60 insight. Alright. And anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode of Revisiting Bloodborne. And in the next episode, there is a secret area we're going to be covering, and that is Canehurst. Yep, we are going to Forsaken Castle Canehurst. Uh-oh. Hope you guys are excited for this. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help the channel out. I do stream on Twitch up to 3 days a week. If you'd like to come and hang with me and while I play some games, I will be happy to have you and make sure you feel right at home. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support you have given me. It really does mean a lot. You guys are so amazing. I just can't thank you guys enough. So that's going to do it for this episode of Revisiting Bloodborne, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Rise up, be blessed, smile, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.